Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Ketchup Sesh podcast. This is episode 11 with Alexandra and Annalee Marling. Tomorrow, or today, depending on when you're listening to this, or yesterday for that matter, or a week ago, whatever, it's Annalee's birthday! Woohoo!
$16.
16!
Like, that's pretty big number. The biggest one I've experienced.
You're not doing anything like Sweet 16 kind of thing because of the coronavirus, but would you have done it otherwise?
Probably not. I mean, I probably would have done something like this, but probably more friends would have been able to come because, like, a lot of friends aren't coming because they can't do stuff or, like, it would have been more thought out because this was more, like, planned last week.
Oh,
but
really?
it wouldn't have been, like, Sweet 16, that whole fancy business, but it would have been really nice, but this seems like it's going to be great, too.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with having a couple of people over for your 16th birthday. I mean, what did I do for my birthday? 16. That's 10th grade. I don't know. I don't remember what I did.
How do you not
remember
remember?
what I did?
That long. It's not that long.
I definitely made a cake.
We're gonna have.
My mom baked it and I decorated it.
We're getting like little mini. They're like not mini. They're like bigger, like Reese's peanut butter cups with ice cream, because I have a friend who's gluten-free, and so we're like we can't do cake. And then so Cold Stone.
Cold Stone.
Cold Stone TikTok guy.
Cold Stone TikTok.
Yeah, and that's why I wanted like an ice cream cake, but the ice cream cake has cake in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They could have written like, Annalee, happy birthday from the Cold Stone TikTok guy.
Cold Stone TikTok guy. I haven't watched him in a while.
He pops up on my For You page every once in a while. Same with the people in Australia. I think they're called Sticky something. They do candies. Oh my gosh. They pull the candy and when it's hot and it's so satisfying. It's like slime, but like candy.
Poland guy.
Yes, there are millions of them now. Or not millions, but there are a lot of people that do it.
And it like was just like a normal photo and it was like a snap or something, and I thought they were gonna talk about it, and then they just go turning it into Poland, and I'm like, when did this happen?
When I went to Poland, I thought my car was stolen.
What?
I see them all the time. That song, it's like, I don't know, it's something like Poland, and he's like, when I went to Poland, I thought my car was stolen.
It doesn't even rhyme that well.
It's great. I love it so much. That song is now always stuck in my head. Same with, oh my goodness, unfortunately, same with the real women. That song is stuck in my head all the time.
I was talking about that with my sister the other day, because like we get that one stuck in our head.
She sings Heather and you sing Real Women. Boba Truck.
No, and so we do like the Joe version in our like we try, but it's like it's such a catchy jingle that you're like,
Real Women Settle for Joe is not as catchy.
No, it's like it was like real women settle for Joe. We don't need no hot Cheeto. Not as catchy.
I heard one that was a little different than that I cannot keep in the podcast, so I will not say it because I don't want to have to edit it out.
We've gotten to that point of the school year.
I'm just like, today's Thursday. We're recording the podcast 2 days later than we used to. It's just gotten to this point where it's like,
yeah, but it's my birthday tomorrow.
It is your birthday tomorrow, and I think that is very important to address.
You got to mention all the nice things about me.
Annalee is just gorgeous, stunning, impeccable, untouchable, fierce. What else do you want me to say? Artistic, incredible, elegant, studious? Are you studious? I don't know. I don't
try to be. I try to be like, yeah, we'll leave it there.
Absolute perfection. When she walks by.
What a sight for sore eyes.
I hate that trend more than anything.
I know.
I liked the Pinterest trend.
That one was fun. I like like the baby penguin one. I like that one. Like a baby penguin. Caught
Oh
in
my goodness. You know that's Tila Dunn who sang that when she was like young.
pets.
I used to watch that show.
I used to watch that show.
I remember the one where she was like, maybe I don't need teamwork. And I was like, no! She tried to save them all on her own. Not the no teamwork.
It's the no teamwork for me.
Tila Dunn, her TikTok, that one TikTok was so funny. And then there's that guy that did it on his like flip grid thing where he was like, guys, really funny story. I mean, actually really sad story.
Oh my gosh, I've seen so many of those. Wait, like the I can't swim one?
Yeah. But then that guy did it, and then he went viral for it, and now he just does it a million times over and over again. I love it.
This all the time. I'm like, I know I'm not watching the same one over and over again.
Yeah. Those are some good TikToks. I've gotten back on TikTok since school started. I do it in the 10-minute breaks in between classes. And during that hour-long break that we have, I go on TikTok occasionally.
The hour-long
or I do
break,
homework.
I eat, sleep, and do some homework, depending on the day and the mood.
I normally eat after everything's over because I'm just like, now I can eat.
I'm like, it's over, almost over, I guess. And then I'm like, you know what? Well, actually, I might eat like lunch after this or anything, but I just had like part of a smoothie because my sister made too much.
I love smoothies.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, very interesting, very profound thought, Alexandra. Just say, I love smoothies.
She's a deep thinker, everyone.
That's what my English teacher told me. He told me that I have very profound thoughts, and I was like, thanks.
Being sarcastic?
No, for real.
Okay.
Rude.
Okay, teacher.
No, back to the Real Women song though. Today in my math class, my teacher was like, she was going over a quiz that we took, and she had this like trick question on it. She was like, oh yeah, guys, I put this question on as a trick question to see if you knew your stuff. And she was like, because we don't care if there's blah, blah, blah. We don't care if there's blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, real women. Because it just reminded me that we don't care if you're or whatever.
We don't care if you're They
I mean, at least they don't be caring.
They produced that song. They like made it into an actual song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and there's like a music video. I saw it on TikTok, and it was like them on like.
Oh, I've seen the music video. I just didn't know that it was like you could like download it on Spotify or something.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I haven't checked or anything, but I feel like it is downloadable.
There's a fly on my mic stand.
Oh, I love.
I hit it. Mm-mm.
I like. No, I don't like, but I'm there to kill flies. Like I can go like that and kill it. I've been gifted that power. You judging me?
No, I'm not judging you. I just like
not spiders. Spiders, I can't.
No, like when it gets there, what do you do after that?
Like the right moment when the fly's overhead, so you can go.
But what do you do after that? Your hands are fly juiced.
Wash your hands.
But still, there's just something about the idea that there's fly juice all over. I think I've done that once, and I never did it again after that.
I mean, I've only been successful maybe like 3 times.
I normally then get the fly swatter and go beat the whole house. Just go.
Spider though, and I'll just like call someone else.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'll be like, Mom.
Mom.
And she's like, what? And I'm like, I lit a dragonfly in the house. And she's like, don't worry. We'll just try to get it out.
In the shower.
I let dragonflies in way too often.
Why? Like
just
on purpose?
accidentally.
Oh,
No.
I was like, are you just like fascinated by them or something?
No, it's like happened a million times. Or not a million, but it happens like good twice a year.
Twice a year.
And
You
that's
gotta
a long
keep up.
time. I've been alive for 16 years. I mean 17 years.
I was about to say 16. I was like, we're not going to be the same age tomorrow for you listening today or yesterday or
Or later.
later,
Whenever.
you
I don't
know.
know. Yeah, I don't know.
Mhm.
Some point.
Yeah. So yeah, Alexandra and I are in the same advisee.
Well, this is going to be fun, I
She
think.
made me kind of join, and now I don't have friends in the advisee except for her, so I'm going to be really reliant on her.
You
Because
can be friends with other people in the advisee.
do I want to be friends with other people in the advisee?
Last year, okay, so my first year in the advisee, I had no friends in it, and like I was the only person in my grade. But like it was so much fun because like I don't know, the advisor's great and like the dynamic of the advisee is super like laid back and chill and we just like joke all the time. So
Yeah,
at
I
some
think
point you'll understand all of the jokes and you'll laugh at all of them.
yeah, we had our first meeting today, like the year, and they were like doing jokes, and none of them I understood at all because they were either like advisee jokes or they were like EDI jokes. And I was
EDI
like,
jokes I don't get. I only get the advisee
wait,
ones.
who? Like, is there like only like two, is it only us who are not in the EDI? You can
It's
numbers.
us and then
One other
there's one
person.
other. And then yeah, because the teacher's the
Yeah.
EDI guy, so
He's like, yeah, I know those other two in your grade, but I don't know you, Annalee. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I felt called out. He's like, why are you in here? I was like, well, Alexander said to do it. I was like, he was like, oh, did you like just get put in here? I was like,
no.
oh.
You laughed at my Swiss roll joke.
I did. I laughed at your Swiss roll joke. I was muted, so you couldn't hear me, but
Yeah, I saw you. You were like, and no one else laughed except
because I wanted to look
you.
like I was friends with you. I was like, I gotta look like I belong.
No, don't worry. I'm not even like the ringleader of the advisee, but I keep it. I'm not the ringleader, but I do keep it to the point where it looks like I'm the ringleader.
That's
Like
what
I'm not in with every joke. I'm only in with the advisee related jokes.
yeah, true.
So I'm the ringleader of the advisee, but I'm not the ringleader of like the EDI stuff.
I love how you texted me during it when we had to like say something and you were like, don't mention the podcast.
I was like, please don't
I
mention
wasn't
the
gonna mention
podcast.
the podcast. I was like, no, when you were going, I was like, please don't mention the podcast. I was like, I'm not gonna mention it now that she hasn't. Like, 'cause if you mentioned it, then I might be like, oh yeah, I did the podcast.
Or I'd be like, I started a podcast, and he'd be like, cool, and I just like don't mention you.
And I'd be like, yes, I also started a podcast. No relation to the other podcaster in the group. No, and then he'd be like, oh, you guys should podcast together. And we'd be like,
And
yeah,
we're like, yeah,
we should do that.
We should. No, I think you'll like the advisee lunches.
I do like games.
I like winning.
I don't know how to play Monopoly, but I really love I love games and I like winning games.
We don't play Monopoly. That game we wouldn't be friends after it.
Okay, I used to play, we didn't have like an actual Monopoly. We had like a Disney Junior Monopoly. So it had like all the high school musical characters and it had like Phineas and Ferb characters and like Disney Channel kind of characters. And so those rules were like way different than an actual Monopoly game because they were like for kids. And then so my friend, I was over at her house like a while ago and her sister was like, oh, let's play Monopoly. No, I can't talk. Monopoly. I can't use words.
And you had to play the real game?
And yeah, I didn't know how to play. And so she was like teaching me. But when she'd be like, oh, are you sure you want to do that? And I'd be like, yeah. And then she'd be like, okay. And then she'd like take a whole bunch of money or something. Or I don't really know how it goes. And she'd be like, yeah, that was like a hidden rule. And I was like, you didn't even tell me about that. So I got scammed, but it was okay.
I want to play Quiplash with our advisory. Last year,
I've seen like a YouTube
I bought
channel that
Quiplash.
does that. You did?
Like I bought Quiplash and they said that they would do it with me, and then nobody showed up any of the times I was like, hey, y'all want to play?
No, I do that. I saw like a YouTube channel that did that.
But Christopher and Olivia, they came through and they played it with me.
There's like this YouTube channel that I watch sometimes, and they do board games and like those games and stuff. And then they've been doing like games that are online too. And yeah, so I've seen that, and so it looked fun.
Yeah,
So I mentioned that, and I was
that
like,
looks
do
fun.
that.
And then yeah, we play online Uno, which that gets heated. That gets really heated.
Was it like actual Uno, or was it like texting? Like,
It's
was it
actual Uno,
Game
but it's
Pigeon?
online. No,
Okay,
it's not Game Pigeon because
I
nobody has Apple.
true. As I said that, I was like, how would they even start it? But I'm good at that, like the Game Pigeon Uno. I'm really good at that.
I'm the best at Game Pigeon mini golf.
I don't play mini golf. I do.
I'm the best at it.
I'm good at basketball,
Oh, I
and I'm
don't play basketball. And what?
darts.
Oh,
And
yeah, my friends are really good at darts.
I've gotten better at cup pong, but I used to be really, really bad, and my friend would just completely, like, in 2 moves, she'd just completely be done.
Destroy.
And I'd be destroyed.
I'm good at 8-ball.
I don't play that one either, because I didn't understand how it worked, and so, like, I like, have 0 wins. I'd probably have, like, -7 wins if there was negative.
I've never lost Sea Battle.
Okay,
I'm very good at placing my ships.
I played like actual Battleship, like, in person with a friend, and she like
moved her ships.
No, she didn't move her ships. Oh my gosh, I'd hate that. But she was like, she did it so, like, I don't know, like there's different sizes, but she would like do them all diagonal, like it'd be like 1 1 1 cents, like, and so like I got one, and then I realized her like plan, and so I just went doot doot and got them all after that. I was like, that's smart until, like, you realize it.
I don't want to give away all my secrets in Battleship, but
I gotta be your prodigy.
But for Sea Battle on Game Pigeon, there's this thing that whenever you hit one of them, all of the other ones you can't hit they're not, what's the word? You can't hit them because they'll just like say, nope, you can't place a ship here. Your ships have to have a space in between them.
Yeah.
So that once you hit it, you say, so I always do is I put you, so you have one ship, which only takes up 1 square. And I always put those on the outside so that like they can't find them. Or like I put things on the outside all the time. And I put one of my ships like
full screen, like on that outside.
Yeah, like on the corners and edges.
The border.
Yeah.
Now if I play it, then I'll know.
I always put my 4 somewhere in the middle.
Why are you telling me this? I'm gonna go like do a game with you.
Here's the thing, I'm never gonna play against you.
Yeah. I like to win. I have this board game that we have at home called Blockers. I guess this is like a board game episode. But I have this board game called Blockers, and basically like you have like numbers and you have letters, and then there's like shapes and stuff, and you have like it's almost like little Scrabble tiles or whatever, like you like pull randomly like 7 or so, and you get like a mix of like numbers, letters, and shapes, and so it goes like 1 2 3 4, and then it goes like A B C or whatever, something like that. And then so you try to like put all of yours in the same area, and you want to try to connect it, and then you can like block other people from like connecting there too, so they have 2 piles, and the goal is to have the least amount of piles. And I get like really competitive on that game.
That sounds fun.
It's really fun.
I just love all board games. I feel like board games are just really fun. But I just don't have anybody in my house, so I can't really play board games. Like I've never had family game night because I'm only 2 people.
Over quarantine, I started doing like family Jeopardy.
Ooh, wait, that sounds fun.
But I don't know why, but I just decided that I really wanted to make Jeopardies. But like I think everybody hated it because I'd force them to play, and then all the
I'll
questions.
play. Call me up,
Yeah,
Zoom me up,
and I
and
was
I
like,
will be there.
they didn't. Well, it was really hard after a while because it was like hard coming up with questions and stuff because there was like 6 categories and I had to come up with like 5 questions for each. And but I like tried like I thought I was doing like questions that they'd know, but then they'd be like complaining. I'd be like, you learned like ancient Greek figures or whatever, and they'd be like, I forgot. And so I'd be like, okay. But they got
Book characters.
yeah. I don't know.
You guys read
I thought it
a
was fun.
separate piece.
I thought it'd been so cool because if people did that for me, like we did like those board games or like like those things where people do like PowerPoint presentations with their friends. I always
I
thought
want to do that so
I want to do
badly.
that so badly.
We should do it.
I don't even know what I'd do it about, but
We should do it on Zoom where we just all make
square.
PowerPoints and explain to each other.
I can't talk. I said square your screen.
Square your screen. Here, you call up your friends, I'll call up my friends, and we'll have a cool like mixture of friend groups and age groups. I will do my PowerPoint. Oh my goodness. You know what I would do my presentation on?
Okay. I have no idea what I'd do it on. Okay, yeah.
I would do my presentation on why season 3 of Fetch with Rough Ruffman deserves no rights.
Oh my gosh, I'm there with you.
No, sorry. Why season 5 deserves no rights, and why season 3 could have been incredible, but there was Sam.
Okay, Queen Anna though. And
Queen Anna.
But
that's what mine would be. It would be something Fetch with Rough Ruffman, or it'd be like or I'd create my own challenge or something. I don't know. Just design my own season.
So fun, like you all come over, you have like popcorn, or like in person, but like Zoom works.
You can Zoom.
You can Zoom.
Zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. That was a Pitch Perfect reference.
I know that from TikTok. I didn't watch Pitch Perfect, but I know that sound.
Oh gosh. Also, the people that do the pyramids on TikTok, like their family pyramid.
Oh yeah.
And at the top of the pyramid, Maddie. Okay, so somebody did that. Somebody did like a pyramid thing and then had at the top of the pyramid, Maddie. And then everyone did it. And then it became really predictable. And I was like, then I didn't like them anymore.
I was like, there's no other people in your family. I wonder who it's going to be.
We get it. Maddie's going to be at the top of the pyramid.
Okay, but we should do that presentation thing. I know we're
I have some news.
Okay, go.
I have some news. I'm getting a puppy.
You are?
I am.
A puppy. Why haven't I been told this? Why am I just being told on the podcast?
I'm sorry. I forgot to mention
everybody
it.
else at the same time.
I completely forgot to mention it to you. I told like 3 other people and then forgot to tell you.
Are we even friends? Okay.
We are friends, but like all of this puppy search, all of everything puppy related.
I would have helped with the puppy search.
It happened maybe 2 weeks ago. Everything happened 2 weeks ago. And then like I just kind of forgot to explain it on a podcast. And then
we have like 2 podcasts to explain it.
Exactly. A whole week passed. And now here's the next podcast. And I like just remembered to tell you.
Oh, you're getting me a puppy for my birthday.
No, but my mother is like, we really want you to not go back to school so you can take care of the puppy.
They're like, you gotta pick colleges around here so you can visit the puppy.
So she wants me to stay at home so that I can like take care of it. And also, we don't know what breed it's going to be, but it's definitely going to be a smaller dog, like of a Labradoodle, or not Labradoodle, but like mini Labradoodle. We've got a Cavapoo on the list, and then some mini Irish Doodle. They're all mini Irish something, mini whatever you want to call them. And they're tiny, and they're so cute, and we're probably getting them from 2 to 5 months. So like November at the earliest.
Do you know like names or anything, or is it too
We
early?
do. We have a name. We have a name.
Okay, so hi everybody. This is Alexandra while I'm editing. So basically the next part of this podcast got really heated between Annalee and me, and I don't think I'm going to keep it in. So if you do want to watch this part or listen to it, then check out one of our highlights. It should be coming out on Saturday or Sunday. I'm going to release the rest of it, but in the meantime, listen to the rest of our podcast without being too hostile to each other. And also, one other thing is that Annalee and her mom were talking after this, and Annalees Mom loved the name that I chose for my dog, or the name that I'm choosing for my dog. So, yeah, Annalee was wrong in this situation, and I was right, and her mom was right, and thank you, Annalees Mom. This is a big shout out to you for loving my dog's name, and I wish you all the best, and happy birthday, Annalee.
I don't know how much of this is I'm going to cut out. Sorry. I'm thinking of the dog stuff. I don't know if I want to make you look bad in the podcast right before your birthday.
Your dog name sounds so cute. Norway is such a cute name. I think that I think that your dog is really gonna appreciate its name and it won't get made fun of in dog training school.
I'm just going to cut it all out.
You're gonna
I'm just going to cut out the whole part where I talked about my dog.
I'm
just going to cut it all out. It's my editing. I can do whatever I want.
we're gonna go back on, okay? So Alexandra, I heard you're getting a dog. What type?
The breed. No, we're just gonna skip out. We're just gonna skip everything. We're not gonna talk about it. We're not even gonna talk about it. So, podcast listeners, that have not been tuning in because this might be cut out. Everything we just said will probably be cut out because I'm mad.
Dog you have.
So yeah, let me just catch everybody up as it is the Ketchup Sesh podcast. Annalee and I just had like a 20-minute discussion about how she doesn't like my dog's name that I chosen. So I'm not even going to keep that discussion in. I might put it in for some like highlight kind of thing, some extra stuff if you want to hear the part where Annalee just like roasted my dog's name. But yeah, I'm getting a dog at some point. I don't know when exactly, but we did get the green light. We did get the green light, and Annalee was just being very, very, just like, I don't know. She was just roasting it.
I'm sorry. My parents are going to listen to this, and they're going to be like, Annalee, why are you so mean?
That'll come out like next week or Sunday. This will come out next week or Sunday. The whole unedited Annalee yells at me about my dog, or not yells. Annalee tells me that my dog name's awful.
Am I not allowed to have opinions?
I mean, you can, but you don't need to be. You don't need to. When I say I like the name, you don't have to be like, no, I hate it. Don't name your dog that.
Okay. I don't know. I feel bad now.
You should.
Just like flip the switch on me.
Anyway, back on
a better light
topic.
I'll become a better person. I will.
Back onto the topic. If you have not listened,
birthday.
Annalee's birthday is tomorrow, or today, or
11th.
Yesterday.
11th.
It's September 11th.
Yeah. It's the good part of September 11th.
Yeah, how is that?
What do you mean?
Being born on September 11th.
I was supposed to be born November 4th.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really, really early. And so I was born 3 pounds, 11 ounces.
Wow.
I was a preemie and very tiny.
I have no idea how much I weighed.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like to think I weighed like 20 pounds.
Well, my mom, so she had a friend who's like pregnant at the same time as her. And so her daughter was born like like late August or something. And so she was always like, oh, she was like, haha, it's good that your daughter wasn't born on 9/11. And then and they were like, ah, ha, ha, ha. And then there comes me on 9/11. I get born. Well, because this is 2004, guys. This isn't 2001 or anything. Like, yeah.
I mean, you're not from New York. It's okay.
Yeah. Georgia. Born in Georgia.
I was born in Chongqing, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm not sure.
We're not talking about you. We're talking. No, I'm kidding. I don't want to be rude.
Oh yeah, it says her now.
My brand is not supposed to be rude. I'm supposed to be the nice, mediocrely funny, not really relatable, maybe. Average.
I'm definitely not relatable. Anyone that's ever said, "Oh my gosh, you're so relatable," is lying to me.
I'm not relatable, but
I'm not relatable.
I relate to a lot of people.
Yeah, I do a lot of relatable things, but that doesn't make me relatable.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make me quirky to have quirks.
I'm not like other girls.
Like, like you can have quirks, but that doesn't make you quirky.
Yeah.
Quirky is like, it's its own thing now.
Yeah, you don't want to be called quirky.
Someone that's quirky, like in the way that we're all thinking of it, like when you're like, ugh, you're so quirky. Like, stop trying to be quirky kind of thing. That, someone that is actually like that is someone that calls their quirks, like doesn't call themselves quirky, but they say, I have a lot of idiosyncrasies or stuff like that.
What is that?
It's like a quirk.
Idiosyncrasies?
Yeah. There was a girl in my grade a couple of years ago. She's the epitome of quirk in like the negative connotation you have with it. And she says like, oh, I love the word idiosyncrasy because I have so many. And I'm like, please don't. Please, like, don't say that. Like, I don't care.
Okay. I don't have a joke, but the joke is, my birthday is tomorrow.
Happy birthday to you, cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday to you, cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday, dear Annalees. People that haven't heard my song are like, how does she have a song?
Go listen to her song. It sounds better than this.
Happy birthday to you, cha-cha-cha, and many, many more.
So that kind of was musically at the end. I couldn't do that.
No, it wasn't. Oh, Annalees, your computer's not turned on.
Yeah, turned off. Someone asked for someone's number, so yeah.
She gets one computer, one birthday. She turns 16, and she's just like, I can tell you your dog sucks. All right, so you can see the fly in the the fly's still here. All right.
Oh.
That was a fun episode. What's the joke? This podcast is the joke for today.
Her dog's name. I mean, nothing.
What do you call a person who Alexandra literally said earlier in this podcast is stunning, incredible, impeccable, but isn't those things when she talks about her dog?
Come on, guys. I'm giving you a hint.
This girl.
No, but I'm really actually incredible and stuff. So those things before.
You are, but so is my dog.
I was told to say those things about her dog. The producers thought it would. The producers thought it would.
I am the producer.
The producers thought that people would need a character to hate, and so they told me to say those things. But I decided to let that go, and you all can forgive me now. Thank you.
You will definitely, when you see the dog, you'll be like, oh yeah, Norway.
You haven't even picked out the breed.
It's because we don't get to pick out the breed.
You don't?
No,
This is
we
like a mystery
apply.
package. They're like, okay,
No, they're gonna
dead.
give you
They get
pictures. They send you pictures of the dog that you can adopt, and then you're like, yeah. You select the breeds that you would like if they have them. Like these are the ones that you want. Like so, there are like 5 breeds. We selected like 3 out of the 5.
like a mystery bundle of
But
dogs.
it's not.
Okay,
All
bye
right, I'm
guys.
done. I'm done with this. This podcast is over. Annalee, take it away.
Bye guys. We talked about my birthday, which is now in the past for you guys listening probably, or in the present. And and we talked about board games a bit. I don't know if we're probably gonna mention that. And we talked
Board games will actually be the only thing that still makes it into the podcast.
and Alexandra and I talked about how much I love her dog. And that's it. Bye.
Bye.